Red Hat has a long history working with our customers, providing a common abstraction layer for applications running in the data center. And we could see this would remain important for many years to come. Now, at the same time, we saw cloud and cloud economics becoming more efficient and scalable for application development, deployment, and operations for businesses compared with existing methodologies of the virtualized data center. So open source technologies, with the addition of a new project, Kubernetes, we're further evolving the path toward cloud native. And open hybrid cloud is a logical extension of our philosophy of open source and open standards. And we saw the opportunity to leverage and extend our approach and what we have already built into multi-cloud environments. So our strategy at Red Hat has consistently been to be the heartbeat of Linux-based ecosystems. The common foundation of Linux and Kubernetes provides an open platform to run traditional and new cloud-native workloads anywhere from core to edge. And it, along with development tools and open management, enable portability and integration across heterogeneous cloud environments. When combined, open source and open standards enable applications and data to move from one environment to another. Open hybrid cloud can help companies move faster with scale and stability while giving them flexibility in deciding where to run their workloads. So the open source innovation used in open hybrid cloud strategies ultimately enables several key capabilities required for enterprise IT to be successful. This includes things like speed to develop and deliver application services, stability to deliver on any infrastructure foundation, and scale to address unplanned opportunities and future requirements, flexibility to run applications wherever most appropriate, agility to adapt to the changing requirements and technologies over time, and of course, security to deliver innovation with decreased risk. So these things are even more important to customers like our telco service providers. That's because they're at the forefront of digital transformation and change and a key engine for how enterprises can drive their own transformations. The main distinction between a traditional IT cloud and a telco cloud is that while an IT cloud is more internally facing, the goal of a telco cloud is to run workloads that deliver services to end customers anywhere as efficiently and effectively as possible. In enterprises, you build one cloud and put all your applications there. It's fairly straightforward. With telcos, some of the applications and functions really have deep network-specific requirements with discrete capabilities for high performance, making the network the place where they need to reside. Other applications and workloads perform better in the public cloud where bursting for scale or disaster recovery and backup are readily available and really cost-effective. And then there are applications with highly sensitive data that are best served in private clouds. So the telco cloud is continually evolving. It started with the virtualization of network functions, as we saw with NFV and SDN. The issue is we ended up with different cloud platforms for different applications, similar to the vertically integrated or siloed hardware. We just siloed everything in cloud instead of on hardware. So this was the entry point for Red Hat to deliver to telcos and customers a common horizontal cloud platform to run a collection of applications regardless of where those applications reside. With open hybrid cloud, telcos have heavily virtualized, software-defined, highly resilient infrastructure, and this allows them to add services more quickly and then centrally manage their resources. The virtualized, software-defined approach makes it possible to access resources outside of the operator's own properties. It also allows them to take advantage of public clouds and build an end-to-end service delivery and orchestration and management mechanism. Telcos can really choose the right cloud scenario to optimize how they deliver services to customers based on efficiency and scale and resiliency. So the good news is that functions can run right in the network environment and some even in containers. It's not an either or scenario, as more workloads move from virtual machines to containers, and we'll continue to see Kubernetes as the dominant infrastructure technology. That's where Red Hat OpenShift Container Platform stands out as the top commercial Kubernetes platform and orchestrator. We believe both are necessary for telcos to build the next generation telco cloud. We're also extending Red Hat's open hybrid cloud strategy all the way out to the edge. Edge computing does not exist without the hybrid cloud, and we believe the foundation must be open. That's because no single provider has the best environment for all services and functions. As telcos are demanding more flexibility, vendors are responding with solutions that are cloud native and can support hybrid environments. So when service providers deploy a horizontal telco cloud approach where network and enterprise are essentially co-located, then the promise of new service revenues, improved customer experience, and the return on that big investment really begin to materialize. An open ecosystem is a must. We're seeing the need for cloud computing platform that can support all types of workloads, including virtual machines, containers, bare metal nodes running network functions, and AI and machine learning. Customers are exploring multi-vendor strategies and are seeking to avoid lock-in. When you look at the path to hybrid cloud, it's about disaggregating vertically integrated stacks and re-engineering them for the cloud. Vertically integrated stacks don't provide the flexibility that telcos need. So taking advantage of the cloud to deliver that flexibility, scalability, and reliability requires a tremendous amount of investment to rebuild these stacks. It requires taking operational considerations into the process in order to deliver an improved overall integrated experience while maximizing the cost reductions promised by open hybrid cloud models. Really, this is the value that the ecosystem brings. Red Hat truly believes in the power of community and open source principles. This means we seek to facilitate industry-wide advancements that leverage a common platform and take into consideration the invaluable role partners and the ecosystem play, from labs to certification and validation to onboarding, and really considering operations and that deep integration. So what's the benefit to telcos? Well, they can maximize their investments, target fewer certified environments rather than hundreds, one per application vendor, move faster, and really integrate their apps portfolio focused on that ease of operations. To me, the economics of partnering with the ecosystem, it just makes sense. Building 5G capabilities is super expensive. So you have to look at where's the return on investment for telcos. And it's not going to come from just consumers. The ROI is going to come from enterprise customers and edge application use cases that are being conceived today. Since edge computing is about connecting the network cloud to applications, it can enable new forms of revenue to offset those big 5G costs. Red Hat's platform runs both networking and enterprise applications. Co-locating all these workloads, it's a logical extension of our open hybrid cloud platform. And it's the one that makes the most sense for telcos so they can create business models that maximize the advantages of every type of cloud.